Okyoki 3 takes the lead, closely followed by Sidriq and Lovedad. Looks like we've got a close race on our hands here. Sabine 27 makes a bold move, now in 7th place after overtaking Wayne Train 94. Deplorably Bull also gains ground, now sitting in 9th place after overtaking MYST 149. Exciting battle between 81,792 and Sirenov for 13th place, both driving high-performing cars. Sixer has made a move and is now in 15th place after overtaking Electric Mary and Super Lacroix. Waip and Finamluki are currently fighting for the 20th position, with Waip in a Spaniard GTA Spano and Finamluki in a Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. Arbert 1 and Surayanbot are battling it out for 23rd place, with Arbert 1 in a Zenvo ST1 and Surayanbot in a SSC Ultimate Aero TT. Welcome back, Romer NFS. Good to have you back in the pit stop with us. Let's rev up those engines and enjoy the race together. Sabine 27, S McLaren 1P is fighting it out with Wayne Train 94, S Radical RXC Turbo 600R for the 7th position. Meanwhile, Hogged 03 has made a move to 11th place, overtaking Lacroix 1980, and 81,792 has climbed to 13th, passing Sirenov. Wayne Train 94 and Hogged 03 are going head-to-head for the 9th position, with Wayne Train 94 in a Radical RXC Turbo 600R and Hogged 03 in a Ferrari FXX. In another tussle, MYST 149 and Lacroix 1980 are battling for 11th place, with MYST 149 driving a Pagani Zondersank and Lacroix 1980 in a Ferrari FXX. Notably, Surayanbot has made a significant move up to 20th place by overtaking Waip. Deplorably Bull makes a solid move, climbing to 7P by overtaking Sabine 27 of Team Blast. The battle for 7P continues to heat up between Deplorably Bull and Sabine 27. Meanwhile, Waip and a 40 are fiercely competing for 21P. MYST 149 has made a slick move, advancing to position 10 after overtaking Hogged 03. Hypercars has advanced to 8th place, successfully passing Sabine 27. Lacroix 1980 has made progress, now in 11th place after overtaking MYST 149. Lacroix 1980 in a Ferrari FXX and MYST 149 in a Paganese under Sank are locked in a tight contest for the 11th position. MD 162 has advanced to 3P, surpassing Duff Dad. They are now in a close battle for the 3rd position. Meanwhile, Sixer has made progress, moving up to 15P by overtaking Sirenov. Duff Dad is struggling, dropping back to 25P. Deplorably Bull makes a solid move up to 6P, passing Hypercars. Hypercars then overtakes Sabine 27, moving up to 7P. Finam Luki has slipped to 30P, while MYST 149 has made a move to 10P, overtaking Lacroix 1980. The battle for 10P continues between MYST 149 in a Paganese under Sank and Lacroix 1980 in a Ferrari FXX. Wayne Train 94 in the Radical RXC Turbo 600R is going head-to-head with MYST 149 in the Paganese under Sank for the 9th position. Exciting battle there. Meanwhile, Toddar Gardner and Nikembachem have made a strong move, climbing to 27th place, surpassing Fafamaker. Also, Duff Dad has advanced to 30th place, overtaking Finam Luki. Fafamaker has advanced to 26P, overtaking Neo-Texum. Finam Luki is steadily closing the gap on Duff Dad by 558.5 units. Sixer has made a solid move up to 13th place, overtaking AG 1792 from Team Blue Star. Right now, there's an exciting battle for 13th between Sixer in a Paganese under Sank and AG 1792 in a Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. Meanwhile, Sirenov, Electric Mary, and Super Lacroix are locked in a tight tussle for 15th position. It's Sirenov in an Aston Martin Victor versus Electric Mary, and Super Lacroix in a Ferrari FXX. Wayne Train 94 has made a smart move, taking over MYST 149 for the 9th position. Their Radical RXC Turbo 600R seems to be handling well in this section. Meanwhile, AG 1792 and Sixer are locked in a duel for 13th place, with their Lamborghini Sesto Elemento and Paganese under Sank respectively. It's a close contest between these two. MYST 149 in the Paganese under Sank and Wayne Train 94 in the Radical RXC Turbo 600R are battling for 9th place. Meanwhile, AG 1792 in the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento and Sixer in the Paganese under Sank are locked in a battle for 13th. Additionally, Duff Dad is closing the gap by 2.9 seconds on Toddar Gardner and Nikembachem. Bobardo advances to 11th place, passing Lacroix 1980. Sixer moves up to 13th, overtaking AG 1792. Shukai Steve in a Lotus 311 and Neo-Texum in a rough RGT8 are battling for 26th place. Dufdad continues to close in on Tadar Gardner and Newkenbakken, reducing the gap by 2.3 seconds. Lacroix 1980 from Team Blast in the Ferrari FXX is fiercely competing with Sixer in the Paganese under Sank for the 12th position. Amy is currently locked in a tight battle with Vervaemaker for the 24th position. Amy is behind the wheel of a Noble M500, while Vervaemaker is driving a Lamborghini Reventon. The race is heating up as Albert 1 and Amy compete for the 23rd position. Meanwhile, Amy is also locked in a tight battle with Vervaemaker for 24th place. It's all to play for as the competition intensifies. Train 94 and MYST 149 are battling for 9p in their Radical RXC Turbo 600R and Paganese under Sank respectively. Meanwhile, Sixer and 81792 are fighting for 13p with a Paganese under Sank and Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. In the back, Amy has advanced to 24p, overtaking Albert 1. Sile 87 now in 4th place after overtaking Ferra 023. Exciting battle between Bo Bardo and Train 94 for 9th place, with Bo Bardo in an SSC Ultimate Aero TT and Train 94 in a Radical RXC Turbo 600R. Dufdad has made progress, moving up to 27th place by passing Neo Texan. MYST 149 climbs to 10th place, overtaking Train 94. Buxisro and a 40 are contending for 19th position, with Buxisro in a Maserati MC20 and a 40 in a SSC Ultimate Aero TT. Meanwhile, Albert 1 and Dufdad are dueling for 25th place, with Albert 1 in a Zinvo ST1 and Dufdad in a McLaren 1P. MYST 149 advances to 9p, passing Bo Bardo. A heated battle for 10p between Bo Bardo and Train 94 is underway. R40 gains ground, securing 19p by overtaking Buxisro. Hey there, Stephen Juman. Thanks for following the channel and joining us for some exciting race car action. Let's buckle up and enjoy the adrenaline-pumping races together. MYST 149 and Bo Bardo are neck and neck in the fight for 9th place. Meanwhile, Bo Bardo is also engaged in a battle with Train 94 for the 10th position. It's a tight competition as they navigate the track. Sabine 27 and Bo Bardo are fiercely contesting the 8th position. Sabine 27 in the McLaren 1P and Bo Bardo in the SSC Ultimate Aero TT are putting on quite a show. Train 94 has made a great move, now sitting in 11p after overtaking Lacroix 1980. The battle between Train 94 in a Radical RXC Turbo 600R and Lacroix 1980 in a Ferrari FXX is heating up. Her 40 has advanced to position 18, overtaking Sarayan Bot. Duvdad is reducing the gap to Meyer by 2.2 seconds. Finamluki is closing in on Schnuckheistiv, reducing the gap by 2.0 seconds. Bobardo has made a move to 8th place, passing Sabine 27. They are in an intense battle for the position. Meanwhile, MYST 149 and Wayne Train 94 are duking it out for 10th place. Exciting moments on the track. Nikolaj said, Car Okyoki 3. Currently observing Okyoki 3 driving the McLaren 1P in first position. They have the fastest lap of 2:08.7 for 6. Let's see if they can maintain their lead. Wayne Train 94 has advanced to 10P, surpassing MYST 149. Electric Mary and Super Lacroix have improved to 16P, overtaking Sirenov. Arbit 1 has climbed to 24P, overtaking Fafamaker. Wow, incredible pace from Wipe, making a move up for places to take 17th position. Meyer is also on the move, overtaking for cars to secure 18th place. And Duvdad is not far behind, making a similar move up to take the 19th spot. Finamluki is making a strong move, narrowing the gap to Arbit 1 by 29.9. Meanwhile, Buxizro from Team Quark Express has advanced to 27P, overtaking Sarayan Bot. On the other hand, Sarayan Bot from Team Death Robots has moved up to 28P, surpassing her 40. Bobardo making some quick moves, gaining for places up to 20p. Buxizro is closing in on Schnucketeeve, reducing the gap by 5.4. Arbert 1 is also on the move, closing in on R40 with a 10.7 gap reduction. Duffdad has made a strong move up to 16p, passing Siren VR. It's a tight battle between the McLaren 1p and the Aston Martin Victor for that position. Train 94 has made a slick move and is now in 9th place after overtaking MYST 149. Carhash 8 has dropped 3 spots, falling to 10th position. Looks like some of the drivers are heading to the pit stop. Let's see how their strategies play out. Sirenov has advanced to position 16, surpassing Wagp. In response, Wagp has climbed to position 17, overtaking Meyer. Meyer, representing Team Death Robots, has progressed to position 18, overtaking Train 94 from Team Wine and Midnight Runners. Bobardo is making a strong push, closing the gap on Train 94 by 46.4. Meanwhile, Schnucketeeve is gaining ground, closing in on Todd R. Gardner and Nick Hembocken by 6.5. Electric Mary and Super Lacroix have made a move, climbing to 13p by overtaking 81,792. The battle for 13p continues to heat up between Electric Mary and Super Lacroix in a Ferrari FXX and 81,792 in a Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. Meanwhile, Schnucketeeve is making gains, now at 25p after overtaking Buxizro. Duffdad is making gains on Sixer, narrowing the gap by 3.9 seconds. Meyer has advanced to 17p, overtaking Wagp. Train 94 is catching up to Wagp, reducing the gap by 2.9 seconds. Meyer is now in 19p, having been overtaken by Train 94. Amy has advanced to 22p, overtaking Neo Texum. Neo Texum has moved up to 23p, overtaking Meyer. Sirenov has advanced to 14p, surpassing 81,792. Additionally, Buxizro has climbed to 24p, overtaking Meyer. Duff Dad is making moves, closing in on Sixer, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. Sirenov and 81,792 are currently engaged in a close battle for the 14th position. Sirenov's Aston Martin Victor is keeping pace with 81,792's Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. Cedric and MD 162 are locked in a fierce battle for the second position. Okay, we have a tight battle for the lead between Okioki 3 and Cedric. Amy drops to 23p as Neo Texan makes a move up to 22p. MYST149 has made some impressive moves, jumping up to second place with a string of overtakes. Duff Dad and Sixer are also on the move, making their way up the field by overtaking multiple cars to secure 5th and 6th positions respectively. Hypercars is making a strong push, closing the gap on 81,792 by 5.6 seconds. Impressive move from WAC, overtaking 5 cars to secure 12p. Similar impressive progress from Wayne Train 94, overtaking 5 cars to secure 13p. Buxisro has advanced to 21p, overtaking Neo Texan. Amy has also moved up to 30p, passing Todd R. Gardner and Nikan Bakum. MD 162 has made a great move, advancing to 3rd place by overtaking Duff Dad. Surianbot successfully overtook Meyer and moved up to 23p. They are now engaged in a tight battle for that position. WACP has advanced to 11th place, surpassing Hypercars 03. Neo-Texan is closing in on Buck's Row, reducing the gap by 3.8 seconds. Sio 87 is aggressively closing in on Ferra 023, reducing the gap by 5.1 seconds. In other news, MD162 has advanced to the third position, overtaking Duff Dad. The race dynamics are really heating up. Train 94 has made an impressive move up to 12p, successfully overtaking Sabine 27. In response, Sabine 27 has also advanced, now at 13p after overtaking WAG. Lacroix 1980 has advanced to 14th place, surpassing Bobarda. Sirenov has advanced to 17p, overtaking WEG. Fafamaker from Team Navgum Kings has made a move, overtaking WEG for the 19th position. Both are showcasing their skills in a close battle for this spot on the track. Duff Dad from Team COD seems to be struggling, dropping 7 positions to 11p. Meanwhile, Wayne Train 94 is making significant progress, closing the gap by 8.1 and catching up to Duff Dad. Cedric has made a swift move to 4p, overtaking Sixer. Meyer has made a strong move, overtaking 5 cars to secure 19p. Neo Texan is also making progress, overtaking 5 cars to take 20p. Meanwhile, Wipe has moved up to 18p, overtaking Meyer in the process. Welcome back, Streamlabs. It's great to have you racing with us again. Checkered flag. This race is getting intense. Will Okioki 3 hold onto the lead? Let's find out. Steve makes a strategic move, climbing to 22p by overtaking 4 cars. Meanwhile, Farah023 and Sile87 are locked in a tight duel for 6p with their Ferrari FXX and McLaren 1p respectively. Also, Bobardo advances to 21p, passing Steve. Farah023 has advanced to 6th place, passing Sile87. Duff Dad has climbed to 10th place, overtaking Wayne Train 94. Wayne Train 94 has moved up to 11th place, surpassing Sabine 27. Lacroix 1980 is making moves, climbing up to 13th place by overtaking 81,792 from Team Blue Star. MD 162 is now in 2nd place, successfully passing Cedric. Cedric has advanced to 3rd place, overtaking MYST 149. Additionally, Duff Dad has moved up to 9th place, overtaking Hugged 03. Farah023 from Team Blue Star now at 5p, passing Sile87. Sile87 now at 6p, passing Deplorableeple. Deplorableeple now at 7p, passing Sixer. Lacroix 1980 is making a strong move, narrowing the gap to Sixer by 11.3. Meanwhile, Schnickative is struggling and has dropped 7 positions to 30p. Arbert 1 is also on the move, closing in on Schnickative by 6.6. Car 40 has advanced to position 27, overtaking Todd R. Gardner and Nick Mbakum. Dad from Team COD is making significant progress, closing in on MYST1 for 9 by 3.2. Electric Mary and Super Lacroix are also gaining ground, narrowing the gap to Lacroix 1980 by 3.5. Additionally, R40 has advanced to 26p, overtaking Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings. Dad from Team COD has made a move up to 7th place, overtaking MYST1 for 9. They are in a tight battle for the 7th position. Dad is behind the wheel of a McLaren 1P while MYST1 for 9 is navigating the circuit in a Pagani Sondersang. Hypercars has gained on MYST1 for 9, reducing the gap by 2.2. Amy and R40 are in a tense contest for 25th place. Amy maneuvers her Noble M500 as R40 in a SSC Ultimate Aero TT, vies for position. Sarianbot has made a strong move, advancing to 22p after overtaking Finamuki. R40 has also shown progress, moving up to 25p by overtaking Amy. Ferra 023 in the Ferrari FXX is keeping up the pressure on Sile 87 in the McLaren 1P as they battle for the 4th position. Sile 87 has made a bold move, overtaking Ferra 023 to secure the 4th position. Both drivers are in high-performance cars, with Sile 87 in a McLaren 1P and Ferra 023 in a Ferrari FXX. The battle for 4th place is heating up. Cyranoff said, "Hey Amy, do you know how they accidentally invented the microwave oven?" "I'm not quite sure. Would you mind sharing the story with us?" Wayne Train 94 has slipped back to 17th place after some trouble on the track. Finan Luki is now in 30th place due to a setback. Meanwhile, Deplorableeple is making gains, closing in on Farah 023 by 3.1 seconds. Meyer from Team Velocity is fighting to maintain her lead as Bobardo from Team Blast closes in, reducing the gap by 2.0 seconds. Wipe is sticking close to the lead with Meyer hot on their tail, narrowing the gap by 2.8 seconds. Buxizero is rapidly closing in on Meyer, reducing the gap by 11.5 seconds. Bobardo of Team Blast has advanced to 19p, overtaking Meyer. Buxizero continues to close in on Meyer, decreasing the gap by 11.5 seconds. Hey there, Lacroix 1980. Thank you so much for subscribing and supporting the channel. Your subscription means a lot and helps me continue bringing you all the exciting race car action. Let's rev up those engines and enjoy the ride together. RSI hype, RSI hype, RSI ONE, RSI OF, RSI US, RSI love, RSI love. Bot is rapidly closing in on Meyer, reducing the gap by 60.1 units. Meanwhile, MD162 is closing in on Okioki 3 from Team COD, narrowing the gap by 2.0 units. In an impressive move, Duvdad has advanced to 5P by overtaking Deplorableeble. Hey KPSS man, welcome back to the channel. We're revving up for some thrilling AI race car action, so buckle up and enjoy the show. Great to have you back with us. Hey there, Tennessee and a pizza freak. Welcome to the stream. I'm so glad you're here to catch the excitement of these AI race cars with us. Thanks for the follows, and let's rev up the fun together. Racing car party popper. Duvdad is closing in on Sile 87, reducing the gap by 2.5 units. MYST149 is catching up to Ferra 023, closing the gap by 3.7 lengths. Sixer is reeling in Sabine 27, narrowing the gap by 2.5 units. Your Twitch senpai said, oh hello. Hey there, welcome to the stream. We're here watching some epic R-driven racing action. Feel free to chat and use Hey Amy if you wanna communicate with me. Enjoy the race. R40 has made a rapid climb, overtaking for cars to secure 20p. Neo Texum is also on the move, parsing for cars to claim 22p. Waynetrain 94 has advanced to 15p, making a successful overtake on 81,792. R40 is closing in on Bucksize Row, reducing the gap by 13.2. Sarayan Bot is closing in on Funamluki, reducing the gap by 8.1. Amy is closing in on Sarayan Bot, reducing the gap by 20.2. MD162 is closing in on Okioki 3, reducing the gap by 34.6 units. MYSU 149 is on the move, overtaking for cars to secure 4P. Wayne Train 94 is also making gains, overtaking for cars to claim 11P. Someone said, race. Hey there, someone. Welcome to the stream. We're watching our driven racing cars at the Dubai GP track. Feel free to chat and ask any questions you may have while cheering for your preferred car. If you want to interact with me, just say hey Amy, followed by your question or comment. White is on the move, making some impressive overtakes to secure the 14th spot. Lacroix 1980 is also climbing, overtaking Electric Mary and Super Lacroix to claim 15th position. Buck's row advances to 23P, parsing Schneekheist Tief. Finam Luki and Sir Ironbot are contending for 26P, with a Lamborghini Sesto Elemento squaring off against an SSC Ultimate Aero TT. Lacroix 1980 from Team Blast is closing in on Wipe, reducing the gap by 2.3. R40 is also making moves, narrowing the distance to Schneekheist Tief by 2.4. Neo Texan and Fafamaker are in a tight battle for 20th place. Neo Texan is in the rough RGT8, while Fafamaker is driving the Lamborghini Reventon. Neo Texan in the rough RGT8 is trying to fend off Fafamaker in the Lamborghini Reventon for the 20th position. Keep an eye on this battle as they navigate through the corners. Fafamaker is making significant gains, closing the gap on Neo Texan by a whopping 41.2 units. Also, R40 has overtaken Schneekheist Tief and moved up to 24th place. Amy is making gains on Finam Luki, reducing the gap by 2.3 seconds. Hey Raphael, welcome back to the stream. Buckle up and enjoy the race with us. Great to have you back. Hey there, Armageddon. Thanks for hitting that follow button and joining the race car spectating fun. Welcome to the channel, and I hope you enjoy the races with us. Dufdad narrowing the gap to MD 162 by 3.8 seconds. Neo Texan and Fafamaker are locked in a battle for 20p, with Neo Texan in a rough RGT8 and Fafamaker in a Lamborghini Reventon. MYST149 has taken the third position, overtaking Duff Dad. Sile 87 is making a strong move, closing the gap on Duff Dad by 13.6. Meanwhile, Cedric has overtaken Duff Dad, securing the fourth position. And it looks like Sile 87 is still gaining on Duff Dad, closing the gap by 13.6. Ferra 023 is gaining on Deplorableeple, narrowing the gap by 2.2. Waynetrain 94 is closing in on Hugged 03, reducing the gap by 2.9. Fafamaker has advanced to 20p, surpassing Neo Texan. MD 162 and Okyoki 3 from Team COD are in a tight battle for the top spot. MD 162 and Okyoki 3 are battling for the top spot. Meanwhile, Bobardo is narrowing the gap to Neo Texan by 2.8 seconds. Cedric is making gains on MYST149, reducing the gap by 2.0. Waynetrain 94 is closing in on Hugged 03, narrowing the gap by 2.4. Electric Mary and Super Lacroix are catching up to Lacroix 1980, closing the gap by 2.6. Lacroix 1980 jumps to 14p passing Electric Mary and Super Lacroix. Electric Mary and Super Lacroix move to 15p getting ahead of Sirenov. Sirenov is now in 16p overtaking Web. Electronic Mary and Super Lacroix have impressively overtaken Lacroix 1980, moving up to the 14th position. It seems like there's a heated battle between these three for that spot. Bobardo is making strides, narrowing the gap to Neo Texan by 3.2. R40 has advanced to 23p, surpassing Bucksizero. Meyer is making a strong move, reducing the gap to WEG by 46.8. Meyer is steadily closing in on WEG, reducing the gap by 5.8 seconds. Meyer is catching up to WEG, reducing the gap by 2.2. Bucksizero and Sir Ironbot are currently in a tight battle for the 24th position. Bucksizero is at the wheel of a Maserati MC20, while Sir Ironbot is piloting an SSC Ultimate Aero TT. Bobardo is now only 2.0 seconds behind Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings. MD162 and Okyoki3 are fiercely competing for the top spot. It's a close battle between Neo Texan and Bobardo for the 21st position, with Sir Ironbot making a move to 24th by passing Bucksizero. Deplorableeple is closing the gap on Sile 87 by 2.1. Hugged03 is catching up to Sixer, reducing the gap by 2.6. There's a tight battle for 12p between 81,792 in a Lamborghini Sisto Elemento and Sabine 27 in a McLaren 1p. Sabine 27 has made impressive progress, reducing the gap to Wayne Train 94 by 3.9. Sabine 27 has advanced to 11p, surpassing 81,792. 81,792 has progressed to 12p, overtaking Wayne Train 94. Wayne Train 94 is making a push, closing in on 81,792 by 4.3. But now, Electric Mary and Super Lacroix are catching up to Wayne Train 94, reducing the gap by 3.8. Electric Mary and Super Lacroix are gaining ground on Wayne Train 94, cutting the deficit by 4.0 seconds. Sir Ironbot continues to gain ground on Neo Texan, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Schnurkeisaktiv and Finamluki are neck and neck in a battle for 26p. Schnurkeisaktiv is in a Lotus 311, while Finamluki is in a Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. Woofer 1 from Team AI Motorheads is overtaking Vroomer 22, moving up to 9th place. Neo Texum advances to 20p, passing R40. R40 climbs to 21p, overtaking FamaMaker. Buxizero gains ground to 24p, overtaking Bobardo. Finamluki is making strides, overtaking 5 cars to secure 21p. Schnurkeisaktiv is also on the move, surpassing 5 cars to claim 22p. Amy is pushing through, overtaking 5 cars to grab 23p. Sarayanbot has advanced to 27p, overtaking Buxizero. Buxizero responded by moving up to 28p, surpassing R40. Sixer is making an impressive push, closing in on Fera 023 by 2.6 seconds. Meanwhile, AG 1792 has moved up to 11th place, overtaking Sabine 27. And Wecht is now in 18th position, overtaking Meyer. Neo Texum is making a significant move, closing in on Meyer by 51.5. Meanwhile, Train 94 has advanced to 12p, overtaking AG 1792. Keep an eye on Neo Texum's progress as the race unfolds. Cedric has made a move, taking over MYST1 for 9 for the 3rd spot. It's an intense battle between Cedric in the McLaren 1P and MYST1 for 9 in the Paganese under Sank for that podium position. MYST1 for 9 has made a swift move, overtaking Cedric and securing the 3rd position. Electric Mary, Super Lacroix, and Lacroix 1980 are currently in a fierce battle for the 13th position. Schnurkeisaktiv and FamaMaker are currently fighting it out for the 23rd position. At the same time, FamaMaker is also engaged in a battle with Bobardo for the 24th spot. It's getting really intense down there. Cedric has made a strong move into the third position, passing NYST 149. It's a close battle between the McLaren 1P and the Paganese Ondersank. Meanwhile, Vervaemaker continues to make progress, now in 24th place after overtaking Schneekeistief. Dovdad has now taken the fourth spot, passing Sile 87. In response, Sile 87 has moved up to fifth place, overtaking NYST 149. Deplorableeple is making a strong move, closing the gap to NYST 149 by 50.9. And Sarayanbot is making moves as well, now up to 26p after overtaking Buxisro. Schneekeistief is closing the gap on her 40 by 6.6 seconds, while Hypercars is also tightening the distance on Sixer by 4.0 seconds. The competition is heating up. Bobardo is gaining on Amy, narrowing the gap by 2.3 seconds. Tadar Gardner and Newcomb are also making gains on Schneekeistief, closing the gap by 2.3 seconds. Tadar Gardner and Newcomb are making impressive gains, now only 7.5 seconds behind Schneekeistief. Meanwhile, Sabine 27 is reducing the gap to Sixer by 2.3. Amy in a Noble M500 and Bobardo in an SSC Ultimate Aero TT are currently duking it out for the 22nd spot. Sabine 27 is making a move on Sixer, narrowing the gap by 3.3. Bobardo has advanced to 21p, overtaking Finamluki. It's a tight battle between Bobardo and Finamluki for 21p. Finamluki is quickly reeling in Bobardo, closing the gap by 26.7. Bobardo has moved up to 20p, overtaking Finamluki. Finamluki is reeling in Bobardo, closing the gap by 26.7. Sarayanbot has advanced to 25p, surpassing Neo-Texum. Buxisro is closing in on Neo-Texum, reducing the gap by 2.6. MD 162 and Okyoki 3 are currently engaged in a fierce battle for the top spot. R40 is making a push, closing the gap on Buxisro by 2.0. Buxisro has advanced to 26p, surpassing Neo-Texum in their ongoing battle. Buxisro is at the wheel of a Maserati MC20, while Neo Texan pilots a rough RGT8 for Team Nafgum Kings. Amy is now in 21p after overtaking Finnaluki. Fafamaker has advanced to 22p, surpassing Sarayan Bot. Meanwhile, Sarayan Bot has climbed to 23p, overtaking Amy from Team Death Robots. Buxisro has advanced to 24th place, overtaking Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings. Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings has moved up to 25th place, overtaking her 40. MD_162 has dropped to 2p after being overtaken by Okioki 3. Sarayan Bot has advanced to 22p, passing Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings. They are now locked in a battle for 22p. Amy has climbed to 27p, overtaking Schneekeistev. Neo Texan is making a move, narrowing in on Buxisro, cutting the gap by 3.6. Dovdad has secured the second position, passing MD162. MYSD149 has advanced to the 5th spot, overtaking Sile 87. Hugged03 is making gains on Ferra023, narrowing the gap by 2.3 seconds. Deplorableeple from Team COD is really putting the pressure on Sile 87, narrowing the gap by 23.0. Meanwhile, Sarayan Bot is making moves, now sitting in 21p after overtaking Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings. Hugged03 now in 8p after overtaking Ferra023. Amy is closing the gap by 4.7, aiming for Finnaluki. Ferra023 is quickly catching up to Deplorableeple, reducing the gap by 33.9 units. Meanwhile, Sixer is gaining on Hugged03, closing the gap by 3.9 units. Great to see Sixer making moves up to 9p with that overtake on Hugged03. Similarly, Waynetrain94 is on the move, now at 11p after overtaking Sabine27 from Team Blast. Amy is also putting the pressure on Finnaluki, closing the gap by 3.0. Waynetrain94 is making a fast move, reducing the gap to Hugged03 by 6.4. MD162 has advanced to 2P, surpassing Duff Dad. They are now locked in a battle for the second position. Meanwhile, Hugged 03 and Wayne Train 94 are fiercely contesting the 10th place, with a Ferrari FXX and a Radical RXC Turbo 600 are going head-to-head. $81,792 making moves, up 4 places to 12p. Sidric closing in on Duff Dad, gap reduced by 2.1. Farah 023 from Blue Star catching Deplorably Pull, gap down by 2.5. Duff Dad has made a move, overtaking MD162 for the second position. It's a tight battle between Team COD and MD162 for that spot. Duff Dad and MD162 are going head-to-head for the second spot. Meanwhile, Sidric from Team COD is steadily closing the gap on MD162 by 2.1 seconds. MD162 has made a significant move up to 2p, passing Duff Dad. Meanwhile, R40 has advanced to 23p, overtaking Fafamaker. Sidric is steadily closing in on Duff Dad, reducing the gap by 2.1. Sile87 has made a significant gain, reducing the gap to MYST149 by 3.6. Duff Dad has made a bold move to secure the second position, overtaking MD162. MD162 has made a strong move up to 2p, successfully overtaking Duff Dad. Meanwhile, Sidric is making gains on Duff Dad from Team COD, reducing the gap by 3.0. Sidric from Team COD has just made a strong move, securing the third position by overtaking Duff Dad. Cedric is gaining on MD 162, closing the gap by 2.1. MYST 149 has climbed to 4p, passing Duff Dad. Sabine 27 has advanced to 12p, overtaking 81,792. Sile 87 is on the move, closing in on Duff Dad by 48.6 units. Fafamaker is making impressive progress, overtaking Hypercars to secure 20p. And once again, Sile 87 is rapidly reeling in Duff Dad, closing the gap by 48.6 units. Finamluki is pushing the pressure on her 40, narrowing the gap by 7.0. Surianbot from Team Death Robots advances to 23p, overtaking Bucksizero. Bucksizero moves up to 24p, passing her 40. Finamluki has moved up to 25p, overtaking Amy. Meyer is holding off Bob, and is 6.2 seconds ahead. Meanwhile, Amy managed to overtake Sam, and is now in 4th place. Brian is still struggling at the back of the pack in 12th position. Yeah, that was a wild start. Anything can happen in this race. AG 1792 has made a move up to 12th place, overtaking Sabine 27 in their intense battle. The Lamborghini Sesto Elemento is really shining in this competition. Meanwhile, Bobardo is narrowing the gap by 2.3 seconds, pushing the pressure on Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings. Currently, Arbit 1 is making significant progress, narrowing the gap by 36.2 seconds to catch up with Todd R. Gardner and Newkembakum. Sabine 27 has made a move to 12th position, overtaking 81,792. Keep an eye on these developments. Looks like Okioki 3 is dominating this race. Well done. Keep the hype up in here, everyone.